Welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars, episode 100.
And put the number here.
1,000, probably. Two things before we start. One, I forgot to take this off the screen.
Oh, thank God.
Secondly, you guys can chill for a minute. Secondly, we have chat now for everyone to see. Before only the GM could see it, but now the cast can see it as well. It is above them, so if you look at them looking up, they're looking at they are looking at you guys, whatever you're saying.
We're listening to you.
We can hear anytime George meows.
Now when we need to beg for hero points so that we don't have, please.
Say a little prayer.
Oh, great and powerful.
Chat is so close, I can
Our
almost
Lords
touch
and
it.
Saviors chat.
So,
We gather together.
Now I
Chat's
need
really
someone
low.
to Photoshop over the painting of Adam and God touching.
That's funny.
hallowed be thy name.
Every time during the game, I'm praying to the man up there.
This one's for you. It's like I'm a baseball player coming out the home run.
Well, where we last left our party of criminals, they had
Still
seen.
don't like that title.
I'm so, well, that's what you say you are.
Lori's.
What's that? Which are criminals?
Well,
No, those are.
We're freelancers.
We're respectable cargo transporters.
Yes.
So, where we last left them off was they had just seen the ghost of their old friend, Royce Flynn, who swore revenge on everyone, especially Clementine. After swearing that and destroying the crystal in his hand, he went into the body of Stuart Hewlett, possessed it, and transformed it into a four-armed beast that looked like a combination of both of them in a lot of pain with a lot of chains. Just like that. So, after a brief skirmish and Royce showing them all visions of fear, with Valia seeing a vision of Pollyanna, saying Valia is now wanted by the King of the Lords as well. I'll get to Clem in a second.
Well, I didn't see anything. You told me later on what you had in mind.
No. This is what you guys did see when Royce hit you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I did see something.
Psych. So Gizmo saw what looked like a pool of spirits inside of a room with a door opening and glowing eyes looking down at them. Chip saw a vision of Pepper in the library reading, but there was a few fellows behind who made some gestures at each other at the librarian and quickly left. And Astra saw his sister Astra being chained up, held against her will, and forced into a suit of armor that led to her screaming in pain. And finally, Clementine saw Timur as he walked up the front door into the yard, through the yard and up the front door of the current house they are in. And after that, he burst it open. After some more back and forth with the Royce possession and Timur, Royce jumped out of the dying body of the Stuart Hewlett, tried taking over Timur's body, and in that they were all able to escape after Clementine hid inside of Gizmo's mouth. Just remember that.
I don't want to act that
Never
one out.
forget.
After getting back to the ship and reconvening, they agreed to go pick up Pepper, who seemed to also have been in danger. And getting her, they all decided to keep flying around so they could finally get a long rest. That long rest was interrupted with breaking news as a figure in armor that looked similar to Astra's vision opened a black hole directly on the ring. And as they were seeing that, a second black hole opened. They all decided that they would get there in the morning. That is where we are now. So, you are all trying to kind of get back to sleep. It's been an interesting evening, to say the least. A series of interesting evenings that you've had. This is just yet another one. But you're able to drift back slowly into a sleep. Clem, as you're asleep, you dream of another memory. Back on the farm that your family owned. You see one of the large windmills that were near the farm slowly spinning against the wind. Behind it is a mountain with a waterfall that is providing some of the breeze to spin the windmill of elements. As we look at the base of this windmill, we see a series of bottles lined up We hear a gunshot as one pings right next to that bottle. And we see about a teenage Clementine as she's aiming her gun down. Give me an attack roll.
Ooh.
Let's say it's a +6 to hit.
Okay. So that's 16 on the die, 22.
22. You see one of the bottles on the far left explodes and shatters. And behind that, as you cheer to yourself, you hear from behind you, "Woo! Good shot, Clem."
Thanks.
As you turn and see your Uncle Senrif standing behind you. He is a Vesk man, kind of stout, looking a little happier and ready for whatever's about to hit him.
What are you doing here?
He's just came to see my favorite niece. Oh,
Well,
have you been?
you know, I've been trying to stave off the boredom.
Seems like you're doing pretty well.
I
Can you do it
try.
again?
Yeah. Just you watch. It looked like a nat one. No, it's a 7 on the die.
As you go and take the shot, you see it fling well above the bottles. And as you're still aiming and making that face, Senrif comes up and he adjusts your arm a little bit. And he goes, "It's okay. Just make sure you breathe. Kind of remain calm. Don't focus on the gun. Focus on the target."
Right.
Take another shot.
Worse. That's a 6 on the die.
You see it shoots directly next to the windmill.
You nudged me that time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. And he goes, "It's all right if you messed up. There's no issues if you do that. There's plenty of shots in the gun, plenty of chances for you to do it again later.
Yeah.
Got a job coming up.
Yeah.
I think you could be helpful if you wanted to."
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
He goes over and he grabs. There's like a folding chair leaning against the windmill. He goes and takes it and he sits down. He goes, "It's robbery, bank robbery. We just need someone who can kind of get in, slick talk a little bit, be the distraction as me and my boys get in and out."
That sounds right up my alley.
Good.
How you gonna keep my mom from finding out?
Well, he leans back and he laughs. He goes, "Well, one of us is a pretty good slick talker and good at lying their way out of situations.
It's a talent.
If you can figure out some sort of lie to get out,
Yeah.
you're welcome on the ship."
All right. So when are you doing that?
It's a few nights from now. So,
All right.
all right.
Sounds good.
Good. Gives a little fist bump.
My tiny little Rexlord hand just.
It's like just like the index finger on his fist. He goes, "All right, good stuff, kid." And then he starts standing up, and he pats his arm and his leg a little bit, and he goes, "You're a good kid. You know that?
Well, thanks.
You do well under pressure,
I try.
and you're doing great. So
Thank you.
just make sure you keep it up." He gives you a pat on the back. And he goes, I'll see you around." He goes, "Oh, sorry, my bad." And he gives you a pat. And he goes, "All right, I'll see you in a couple of days, huh?
See you then.
All right, don't tell Mom."
No.
And he walks off. And as you stand there, rather, feeling aiming your gun, taking shots, the dream comes to an end. You feel yourself a little more at peace than you were maybe a couple hours ago, as you wake up to the sun now beaming into the room. Astra, you also have a dream. You find yourself in the same empty space that you were in before. You see 3 figures sitting in front of you. You see Cynthia sitting in the chair in the same religious garb that she was in before. And next to her is a Kopaxi man. He looks like living coral extending off of him. Ooh. And he's wearing that very similar garb that she has on. And as you look around, I want you to give me a sense motive check.
Okie dokie.
That is an 8 on the die, plus 8 for a 16 total.
16 total. Vibe is not awesome in this room. This space, rather. It does not feel relaxing or kind of even as, like, slightly playful as it did with Cynthia. But you're not entirely sure why. And as you kind of regain your focus and are able to realize what's happening where you are once again, you see that the third figure is completely in static still. And anytime you kind of look over, you feel a bit of a migraine. But the Copaxi man, as you appear, he leans forward into your face and he goes, "I took the deal too."
What deal?
The hilt. The sword hilt. I took the deal too.
What did you want?
Kind of stands back and stands up straighter. He goes, "Strength, like you did. I wanted to feel stronger, more capable."
To help and protect people, right?
Yes, I had many that I loved and wanted to protect from the harsh and violent world that was out there. And he points down, and you see that the hilt is leaning on your belt, or hanging from your belt, rather. And he goes, that provided tons and tons of strength and power.
Did it make you feel different?
Different. He laughs. He goes, "It made me feel better. I felt like I could take on the world."
Well, I mean, I feel pretty strong too, but like bad different.
He takes a step back. He touches his chin a bit, and he goes, "No, just felt good. Felt strong. I had so many." And as he says that, you see him kind of look up above. He does not have eyes, so you can't tell where he's looking exactly, but he's not looking at you. And he turns his head back to you. He goes, I had a few that I wanted to protect. And with that, I was able to. I was able to protect for them from anything.
Where are they now?
I don't know. I had a woman that I loved a lot. She meant the world to me. She used to sing at what was it called? Muses. She was one of the stars there. So
What's your name?
It's Delilah. He looks around and he goes, no. Yeah,
Daphne?
He freezes completely and looks at you and he goes, Daphne. She meant the world to me.
Who are you?
Unimportant. Give me a sense motive check again.
It's important.
I don't know. It seems kind of important right now.
Press
That's
X to doubt.
a 13 on the die for a 21 total.
He does not remember.
Well, what are you doing here with Cynthia?
And he starts touching his head. And at that, you see Cynthia also reaches up and touches her head. And you feel a sharp pain in your frontal lobe. He goes, listen. And he grabs you by the collar. And he gets right up in your face again, and he goes, I need you to make sure that she's still alive, okay? Just find her. And he shoves you off. And as you feel yourself begin to fall to the ground, you wake up and you jump in bed a bit.
I imagine Astra's in a cold sweat after getting cleaned off, after trying to rest from all the battles and just shaken, and he kind of remembers where he is in the moment and what's going on, and looks at the hilt, which I imagine is with his gear on the other side of the room. With everything that's happened, and he knows the state that Astra's in, Astra hasn't had a lot of time to think about the situation and think about himself and where he kind of fits in the world. I mean, it's always been a mystery, but if there's one thing he knows is that he's had his sister. So I think that Astra would want to kind of jot himself down and then get into like a meditative stance and try and see if he can reach out and feel for his sister at all.
Yeah. Make me a mysticism check.
Okay. So
It's your favorite check.
I
like,
know.
Every time.
it's 4 on the die for a 16 total.
For a 16. For a 16, you try to reach out to Astra. And you find that you're able to make the connection easy. This is the easiest you've ever been able to get in contact with her this way. But as you do, you hear loud screaming in pain, in agony, and you feel your adrenaline and blood pressure skyrocket as it's as if you are also beginning to feel the ramifications of that pain and suffering. And as you are trying to navigate your way to find Astra through this and unable to successfully, you break out of this meditation and you find yourself standing in your room with the hilt in your hand and it's ignited.
Oh, no. Astra's gonna go to his stockpile of healing serums and just, probably in an incredibly unhealthy way to heal himself, just start drinking, pouring, applying, trying to get as ready as he can.
You begin to heal yourself more and get ready for this probably very weird day you're about to have. And finally, Chip. Pepper's like right there. Pepper's like right there. What are you gonna do?
Oh, are we not sleeping? What time of day is
It's
it?
beginning. The day is the night is ending. The day is beginning. She's been flying for this whole time.
Well, okay. Well, I guess I want to be gentlemanly. If it's too late, but if it's early enough in the morning where it's like it's morning, I do believe I'm of the belief that Chip is an early riser. So I imagine, much like he does most mornings when we're afforded the time, to kind of have a little bit more of a relaxed moment, Chip begins to sort of fix some breakfast. But before he does that, he's gonna make like one little cup of coffee, but he's gonna make it like, this one's really nice. It's the best mug.
The foam has a little shape in it.
It like dots the cinnamon so nicely. And He's got his little apron on for where he cooks. It probably says "Kiss the Chef" or something on it like that. And he like dusts it off, and then he's gonna kind of just knock on the little cockpit door.
You knock on the cockpit door, and you hear go, oh, and the door goes opens. She goes, sorry, I didn't even know it was closed.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. And she looks at the coffee, the mug, and she's like, is that for you?
No.
Oh.
Nuh-uh.
Is it?
I can taste now, but I still cannot experience the effects of caffeine.
That's probably good,
Such
honestly.
a process would be highly experimental. He kind of starts to eye it.
I'm all about trying new things. You are made of a lot of electronic parts, and I don't know how liquid really interacts with them well. So maybe we do that one later.
Fair enough. In his interface, he makes like one little note and like a little like sticky pad application. Try coffee later.
And she goes, is that for me then?
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah. Yes.
She goes, thank you, and she tries it. Make me.
Don't you dare!
Yep.
No!
Make me, I would say, a culture check to see how
okay.
good you are
Okay,
at
okay.
making coffee.
Okay. I'm so nervous. Is that worth using my hero point? Yeah! That's a 3 on the die, but not anymore thanks to Scott! Scott! I quickly take it back and I'm like, hold on, and I swirl the cinnamon in better. I stir it with my finger. It's just got it.
Whoa!
It's a nat 20! Yes! Yes!
This is why we play the game.
Yes!
She takes the mug and she sips it and she goes, oh my God. Chip, that was great.
Thank you.
And you see her, she takes like a gulp of it and she's like, it has been a long night. I really needed that. So thank you, Chip.
Of course. Anything.
How? and she takes another sip. She goes, we were supposed to go get dinner again after the dance. But kind of, and she gestures at like the whole like area. She's like, circumstances, I guess.
They are less than perfect.
Yeah. Do you want to get something once we kind of get out of
Yes.
this little...
Sorry, go ahead.
She laughs. She goes, after we get out of whatever is kind of happening for like if there's a rest moment that isn't us having to fly around a lot, would you like to go get some dinner or something?
I would love that.
Awesome. Do you make like a face or something like that?
You
when
can.
you have a little screen.
An artificial,
Your Bitmoji.
like a virtual boyfriend app. Like,
Your Tamagotchi
You
dance.
gotta remember to feed him or he dies.
oh my gosh.
You did. Wait, we set this up last week.
Yeah.
You too. And she goes, awesome. Then she looks at her watch. She goes, oh, it's about kind of time for everybody to start waking up. So we'll set that day a little later, okay?
That sounds good.
Perfect. And she hits the kind of like PA system. And she goes, all right, everyone, time to kind of start waking up. And as everyone starts getting up in the morning, let's do something that I meant to do earlier and introduce our
Tamagotchi reminded
characters. So we'll go from left to right here.
All right, I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper. My fun fact is that Valia doesn't really drink much, but she does celebrate Space St. Patrick's Day. It's one of the few
St.
days
Patrick's
that she won't be wearing all black. She'll dye her hair to be, bright green, and it'll get festive. It's a little bit of fun.
I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy and captain of the CS Verity. And fun fact about Clementine, when she was little and she used to pretend to be a space pirate, conquering and taking over the windmills, her alter ego for that kind of game was the fearsome pirate Captain Zira. So.
We'll find out what that says in a minute.
We can see it now.
We can see it.
Can't hide it.
We just don't have that message yet, so hang on.
Good things are coming.
Who's the next person?
Kevin, I play Gizmo, mechanic Yosoki, and a fun fact, Gizmo really likes pistachios, so he'll like in his mouth switch between pockets, like shells go on this side, pistachios go on the other side, and it's all like we just it all happens under the behind
His
the
mouth is like a composter.
Can you shoot them out like Looney Tunes? Or you like
New weapon.
You crank his tail behind him. He'll do it. From our friend Scott! Hero point, Chip. No other words can describe the need of this valuable robot.
Aww.
That's very sweet.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Funny enough, who's the next person we meet?
Oh my gosh, that's me. I'm Sully. I play Chip. Space is the galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip. I'm sure it's not really a shock to anyone. Chip is not much of a risk taker. He's rather calculated. His heart gets in the way sometimes, but on the whole, he is a robot after all. That all goes out the window, however, when it comes to, much like myself, battery level. I imagine Chip spends most of his waking hours on low percent. low battery mode, under 20 all the time.
We should have got the charging case.
He's the kind of guy who's just like, I'll make it to the store. But it's worse than like when I do it or like somebody else does it, because they could keep walking, but he would just stop.
One of us will eventually start carrying a cord. But I still have to ask.
It's just he's not switched to USB-C yet. So he's got like the weird micro USB that you can't really find at Walgreens anymore. Space Walgreens.
Swalgreens.
Swalgreens.
Everything's
Spalgreens.
It rolls off the tongue.
Hello. I'm Gary. I play Astra, the redacted Solarian. And we've seen it a couple times throughout the series. Astra can fly, straight up fly. And so can his sister. And I've gone on the record saying Astra is canonically much stronger, always kind of gotten the hang of abilities more and things like that. But it was actually Astra who was the first to fly, and he taught Astra how to fly.
Wow. That's sweet. And she uses it for good.
Yeah. Never bad.
No, not once. I'm your GM, Corey. My fun fact is also about Astra. Her favorite genre of music is grunge, and her favorite song is Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog. It's a real song. It's good. I like it. So that's also Astra's favorite.
That's a fact. I
a
can
fact.
confirm. The first time I heard it, but I'm back in the play.
Temple of the Dog is canon.
Gary's over here giving a yes and.
So as the crew begins to wake up and find themselves back in the common area of the Verity, the door is open so Pepper can kind of hear stuff that's happening up, but she's still up in the pilot seat flying around.
Is that a full rest?
That was a full rest.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think we were gonna get one of those, dude.
So you get your level plus something. I forget what
It's not a lot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
What
be
is
honest.
it? Level plus what?
level plus your main ability.
No, I
Plus
think
your-
I think it's level times 2.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. We've done it before and I forget. Per character level.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
So it's actually 1 HP per character level. So
Yep, that's it. Oof. So
That's
8
not-
for you guys. You leveled up. Congratulations.
Yay. We're so strong and powerful now.
So you find your guys. You all find yourself in the common area. After learning of 2 black holes opened. Looking at your comms units, you don't see that any other black holes opened up during the evening. It was just those 2. What would you like to do?
Well, good morning, all. I guess we better prepare ourselves. Seeing what Astra can do firsthand, it's pretty intense. So, Chip, could you synthesize some health serums in advance while we're on our way there?
Chip just turns around in the kitchen with a frying pan and a mysterious liquid like tossing inside of it. Already on it.
You see an egg in there.
I don't know how I thought the
He
process
gets
would.
it.
Chip uses the same animation for everything.
I don't know how I thought the process would work for that, but that's not what I thought it would be at all. Good job.
You live and you learn.
Let's see. What other preparations can we do? How you holding up, Astor?
You know, I'm still alive, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I had a bad dream, so I just got as much rest as I could.
Okay. Let's see.
I guess, I mean, Astra and I like sparred, you know, through a number of times just so they could see where we were at, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I've never won a sparring match against her. She's probably the strongest person I know. I don't know how she racks up to Timur, but I mean, you've seen what she could do, and it's a lot. So I've never seen her have a hammer, though. That's new.
Well, let's hope the rest of us can make enough of a difference that you come out on top this time.
Yeah. You'd have to treat it like you were fighting me, I guess. So, what do we know about me? You don't want to be up close next to me.
That I wouldn't fight you.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean, yeah, but...
So try to keep your distance. The best thing for me to do is to try and reason with her if I can. If not, I'll try to distract her. And you guys just keep your distance, fire from afar if you need to, but I'm gonna try and see if we can avoid fighting in the first place.
Yeah. And if it comes to it, only take the kill shot as a last resort, because we don't need to be taking out each other's families.
Folly is kind of coming into this not very, kind of still deep in thought over the events of the past day or so, kind of coming out of it. Just kind of thinking about what's coming. So, do you think that she's doing this? Is Astra being like controlled by somebody else? Like, do you think that, I mean, worst comes to worst, that you'd at least have the strength to like restrain her? Like, if there's some way we could get her out of that control?
I mean, I've gotten stronger since, you know, over the years, and especially in the last, month and a half. I mean, I'm stronger, but they've got her controlled, and that's a good point. We could try removing the helmet that they forced on her, but she's not herself, because she wouldn't do all this.
Is this Has she created black holes like this before?
I mean, she saved us with one.
It's like how I can, well, I don't know how she's sustaining one for a long period of time, let alone two. I mean, when I go supernova, it's just kind of like it's the most like instinctual. It's like I'm filled with all this power and then I just explode. I mean, it is an explosion and it's there for a couple seconds and then it's gone. But I mean, like I said before, it's kind of like she's the opposite of me. Like she does stuff with gravity and I'm more of a fire kind of guy, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how much I've told you all about it. I think Clem might know, but I've been thinking, and I think I met Astra like 6 or so years ago.
What?
I was working on another job, and someone kind of snuck up on me, threatened me, and more or less coerced me to just give up the fight. And they created a black hole. And that kind of set a lot of things in motion. That's, I think, the same event where Pepper's sister or brother was killed.
At that, you feel the ship kind of slow down as if it's going into autopilot. And you see her step out of the cockpit and step up, and she looks. She goes, "Did your sister kill my brother?"
Well, you said it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Calistar.
What's a Calistar?
Was a planet that was a whole amusement park. Black hole ate it.
I mean, it couldn't have been her. I mean, we were, we were 15. 15 years old. I mean, do you really think that?
You mentioned that the person that snuck up on you was wearing armor of some kind. Did it look like what we saw on the news?
It did, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty similar. So if not her, then either someone has similar powers or I don't know.
Were you still with Pantheon 5 or 6 years ago?
I mean, yeah, they didn't send me on.
Did they send her on missions?
I mean, sometimes I wouldn't see her for a little bit, but I mean, we were. It has to be someone else. Like, you've got to be mistaken.
I don't know anyone else in the universe that could open a black hole at will.
Well, you don't know anyone else you can blow up, but here I am.
My point exactly. Astra, I'm sorry. All signs point to Astra.
Well, you don't know that for sure, okay?
The tension in here is getting a little high. Let's try and focus ahead. And
I'm sorry to raise the tension, but that's my brother that died.
When you're talking about my sister.
I get that. I just want answers, Astra. Give me a will saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. That's an 8 on the die, plus for 15 total.
You see, she pulls out. It's a Kanobo, is what it's called. And it's like a big wooden bat that's like about 5 feet long, and it's covered in just metal balls. And she pulls that out, and she goes, "Put your sword down, Astra." As you look down at your hand, and it's ignited in the hilt again.
Chip's gonna step in between. and as soon as the sword would come out.
I didn't mean to do that, but just stop for a second, because I mean, even if that was Astra, she didn't do it. It wasn't her fault. You're out of the loop, and I understand that, but we were kind of raised in Pantheon, and not in the good way, in the science experiment way, sticking me with needles, making me fight hybrid creatures. And Astra could handle it, yeah, but I couldn't. And she's always been stronger than me, but even if it was her, she wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have done that on purpose.
So it's possible that it could have been someone else's influence and not necessarily her choice.
What would Pantheon have to gain from destroying Calistar?
I don't know. I don't even know what Calistar is, but I just learned about it, but I don't know. I mean, but no matter what, Astra is a good person. She stood up for me when I literally had no one. And even when I left Pantheon, she wouldn't go with me, but
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's imagine leaving all you've ever known into a world you know nothing about. And I'm not saying I'm brave. I'm just saying I just wanted out. And she stayed.
Could I do a recall knowledge check to have you remind me what the meeting was that was taking place on Calistar?
Yeah, without even a recall knowledge check, I can tell you, because you were briefed beforehand. It was the Golden League, and it was the space pirates who had been at war with each other for a long, long, long time, meeting on Calistar, which was a neutral planet, to try to brokerage some kind of deal so that there was, at the very least, less hostility. And so you were stationed on the Ferris wheel there was always pairs stationed around each other. It was one member of the Golden League was paired with one member of the Space Pirates. You got first glance at seemingly Astra going into this building.
Allegedly.
Legally, we gotta say, allegedly.
She's gonna sue you, dude.
Allegedly.
Astra going into this building, killing several people on her way in, and just opening the black hole to destroy the planet.
So, relaying that knowledge, that what happened. Pantheon could have wanted to maintain that level of rivalry and tension between the Golden League and the Space Pirates. And just, I'm not sure why, unless it's somehow benefiting them to have that rivalry in place still.
Power, control. Pantheon takes any and all chances to have both and exert it.
You see, Pepper puts her weapon down, and she leans it against the wall. She goes, "I'm sorry for snapping. I don't blame you, and I'm not saying your sister is wanting to do any of this. I'll find out what I can about Pantheon." And she walks to the door of the cockpit, and she goes, "We've got about 5 hours before we get to the black hole site, so you guys can do what you need." And she closes the door behind her and goes back in.
Well, just gotta keep moving forward. So if the helmet is exerting some sort of force on her, maybe it's technological in nature, and so when we get there, try to see if you can hack it. If you can, perfect. Just gotta shut it down or like lower its power, something like that. Try and snap her out of it.
Yep. I'll chew through the cables if I have to.
Let's hope you don't have to get that close. Oh, goodness. For what it's worth, I believe you that she's a good person and that she wouldn't do that on purpose. The few moments that I had speaking with her, she seemed like the kind of person who wouldn't just cause a massacre, just for whatever. Let's try to move past that tension, stay focused, and figure out any other strategies that we can enact going in.
I hope she's the person you say she is, Astra. I'm sorry. I don't feel myself. Chip's just gonna leave the room over. I don't think he'll open the door yet to where Pepper's at, just out of respect, but he's just gonna kind of step out.
Mm-hmm.
Valley, are there any other potential details that you can remember from your encounter with potentially Astra that might help us figure out what to expect aside from a black hole?
What did that person in the armor say to you?
It was a while ago, but she
When they first approached you?
I don't remember the exact phrasing, but she more or less gave me, kind of let me leave or let me go when I just had to, for my own safety, I had to kind of fake her overpowering me, not look like I was willingly letting her go on. There wasn't much talk,
But they had the opportunity to kill you, and they didn't.
Yeah.
That's the Astra I know.
At least, if that was her, then if she was being controlled, she still had some control of her own. I'm not saying she could have not done it, but there's, I guess, a little reason to be optimistic. She might not be completely, controlled by someone else. Might still be able to reach her.
That's what I'm hoping for.
With that, you guys have about 5 hours to kill. After a couple hours of her cooling off, Pepper will say, she'll text in a group chat and say, if you guys want, I can take some more time so you can rest again.
Does anybody need more rest?
Giving you another 8 hours if you would like to sleep again.
in that 5 hours to help make that choice, would any news coverage have kind of shown like to what extent are the black holes like growing, and like what does the damage seem to be like increasing as time goes on?
So as you check the news and scour, the black holes are gone. They kind of look almost as if they were bombs that went off and then they were gone again. And police are keeping it very locked up. They're not letting anyone see the damage, the wreckage. They're not even giving an official body count on how many lives were lost. They're just saying that this is several miles of wreckage and damage, and more information will come out when available.
Okay. Did the same thing happen with Calstar? Like, did the black hole disappear?
Black hole disappeared after Calstar was consumed.
Mm-hmm.
And same with when Astra saved you guys from the police ship, went off, destroyed a good chunk of it, went away again.
All right. So it's, as long as that black hole doesn't open up again, it's safe for us to take that rest if we need it without, being in a race for time.
So if any of y'all need rest, then we can take that rest. Personally, I am fully ready to go, but some of y'all got hit harder by not Royce. So
Honestly, even if you just need a mental rest still.
yeah.
So that's up to you guys. It's kind of up to whoever has the lowest HP here if they want to take another one.
I imagine that Chip, although he does still have some dents that could be buffed out, is just gonna stay parked outside, kind of seated outside the door to the cockpit, just kind of like absent-mindedly, magically mending out, like trying to like buff out a couple of
It's like a
particular
powerful magnet.
bruises.
That's
I am actually gonna cast mending.
I'm imagining
I'll
Chip,
get one more hit point.
Oh, sick.
I'm imagining Chip sitting like at the door like a dog, just like staring up at it.
So after you guys say no, you don't need another 8, she'll respond saying okay. And I'll say a couple hours after that, the door opens to the cockpit again, and she looks at you, Chip, and she goes, "You can come in if you want. I just need silence right now." And she laughs and she goes, "Okay, come on." So you sit in silence with Pepper she does not talk. She just keeps her eyes forward the whole
I'm
time.
just looking right at her. And I can't blink either, so.
It's a little unnerving.
Tim C said supernovas, black hole suns is the secret between the stars that alternative music is back.
I was gonna say Black Hole Suns is her favorite song. Fell a little too on the nose because that's another good grunge. So
That's okay. My friend Tim C did.
my boy Tim
You said
C.
it's cool.
We got the Tim Pass. After a few hours, you guys can do any prep that you would like to in that time. We'll say that you do that. You begin to approach the point of these black holes. As you approach, Pepper goes over the comms units again, and she goes, "You guys are gonna want to see it out here." And as the ship gets closer and closer, you notice it's getting darker and darker. It's about noon right now, but it's getting dark as if it is night out there. And looking out any windows or looking out the cockpit, if you go up there as well, you see that what was once a big chunk of city is now leveled, except for a small part where the black hole hit the ring itself, and there is a massive crater in there. And it's getting dark because there's no power in here that can power the artificial sky. It is just space up above. It is completely dark, and you see swarms of cops blocking every road within that could lead possibly to this wreckage site. You see them on cars and you see them on cycles as they are standing not only with the cars blocking it, but standing outside of the cars armed. You see helicopters flying around as well, shining spotlights. And one of the key details you see is at the wreckage site, you see construction is happening. And I'll give everyone give me a perception check and or an engineering check. What are our results?
17 on a die for a 32.
12 on the die for 25.
Perceptions? Yep. Cool.
Yep.
2, but plus 21 engineering, so 23.
Okay.
8 on the die, so 25.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
What all of you do see is where that wreckage in this crater is the construction is focused on there with lots of heavy lights trying to quickly repair where the crater was. Gizmo, even with that very, very low engineering roll and your incredible just knack for seeing it, you notice that all of the wiring and all of the circuits and pipes and tubes and everything in there are destroyed, except for one solid one that is still there through the whole thing. You're not able to tell much else besides it, but that there is something to be one standing that manages to survive a black hole.
Is this anywhere near the map we saw where the locations of the crystals are, or near?
It's not. What it is near, though, is Mirren's shop. And you recognize, it's hard to tell since a lot of it is gone, but looking at other locations on the horizon, you're able to tell Mirren's shop was not in the radius, but right outside. And you can see outside of the radius is mass destruction as buildings and cars were trying to get pulled into the black hole.
Text Mirren?
No response.
No.
No.
With you, give me another perception check. Do you share this with the group that, that this happened as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll say that Chip and Clem can also make this perception check since you have both been there.
I got a nat 20.
With a nat.
Nat 1.
Feast and famine.
I don't remember how we got there.
You're just focusing on Pepper.
Yep.
Yeah, plus 20, so, 24.
24.
Distraught.
Okay. You're able to get a general idea of where it is. Clem, you're able to see what was once his shop very off in the distance. Problem is, cops are surrounding the area, including the skies. Valia, you are able to kind of tell you could probably get through this if you're taking over control of the ship.
To kind of land near the shop.
What I'll need you to do is give me a piloting check to be able to avoid getting spotted by these cops.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I wish I had a hero point right now. Okay. All right. So 17 on the die plus 20, so 20 37.
Whoa.
37. With a 37,
Nice.
you're able to sit and idle for a moment and watch the cops kind of where their patrols are, and realizing you're able to just flick the lights off of the whole ship, you're able to weave between them as if you're just a shadow going between all of these helicopters and ships. You get to Mirren's, and as you begin to land, Pepper comes back up and she goes, I can keep the engines hot if you want.
Yeah, thanks.
That'd be good.
Good. With all this wreckage, you're not able to get particularly close to it. It'd probably take about a 10-minute walk for you guys to get over there. As you land, Pepper takes back over. You all begin to walk. Need everybody make me stealth checks.
Before we walk too far, I do want to ask, do we know anything about the ship? Could there potentially be tunnels underground that we might be able to take that would get us to where we needed to go?
There were service tunnels. That was your first job, was to go through service tunnels and where you saw Royce. So, if you want to give me, I would say, another engineering check, you could, I'd give you an answer with that.
Okay.
Or if you want to pass it on to your friend who's really good at engineering as well.
I mean, that might be good. I got a 21.
Oh, yeah.
21. Well, 21, you're able to tell that there would be a way to get from where you are to Mirren's shop unnoticed. It'd still take about the same amount of time, but it would get you there with no presumably no cops around.
That might be good if everybody's with that. A little tunneling.
Yeah, good plan.
Yes.
After spending a moment, you're able to get in, find a tunnel, get through, and get to Mirren's shop. You all see Mirren's, in the front of Mirren's shop is completely collapsed in, and you see everything that was inside the shop has been yanked out as it was trying to get pulled in. I need you all to make you another perception check.
Come on.
What are these results?
Oh.
29.
29,
Let's see. That's 24.
24,
20.
20.
It's a nat 1, so.
You love those.
18 on the die, 26.
26. All right. Everyone got 20 or above. You're able to look around, and there's not really much left. All glass is broken as it has been shattered and pulled in. You see cars are completely flipped over on their side and on fire. You see rubble and rebar everywhere. But underneath some of that rubble, you do see one bare paw sticking out.
I run over to him.
You run over, and as you approach, you see it begin to wave, and he goes, you start pushing it aside. He goes, "Oh my god, Gizmo! Oh my god, dude!
You didn't respond to my text. I freaked out.
I'm a little."
Yeah.
You okay?
A bit under the weather.
As you begin to push it aside, you see that there is one huge piece of concrete on top of him, and he goes, I'm really not feeling great, man."
You're fine. You're big. You're a big guy.
Astra,
Here.
can you try to lift that, and then while he's doing that, Chip, can you see how well we can heal him?
Yeah.
Yes.
As you begin to push that, you hear footsteps as two officers approach with flashlights looking out, and they go, "Hey, you're nowhere supposed to be near here at all."
I jump on their face.
You do? Yeah. As you jump to attack, you see one of them just go, "Oh my god!" as he pulls out a laser sword, and the other one is fiercely trying to get you off. At that, what I will need.
We could have just said we were rescuing him.
Prove.
Or we're survivors.
Not us fighting the cops again.
Again.
Gizmo
What?
with a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh no.
You all hear in the distance a gunshot. Once again, I'm going to need everyone except Gizmo, who's a little preoccupied. Give me a perception check.
12 on the die for a synthetic 20.
A nat 20.
18.
Okay.
31.
31.
It's like that little handshake.
Worried about using all the good
What
rolls.
you two see is miles away in a skyscraper. You see a white flash for a moment, and what looks like the rift opens up for a moment, small little tear through it, and a bullet flies out and hits Gizmo on his side for 52 damage.
Whoa.
What?
Sniper glint.
Okay.
52?
I should have talked.
You see that cop begin, he's on the ground and he's beginning to like pat himself down. I will need everybody to roll me initiative.
Everybody get down.
As we roll this initiative, we will find out what it is after a 10-minute break.
52?
Goodness.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this episode. Thank you to our friends over at Pocket Bard for supplying this music, or the sound effects and ambiance that you've been hearing throughout the night. They are an amazing app that you can download for yourself. They are an app that has little buttons on it and ambiance settings that enhance and bring your tabletop role-playing experience to life. They are great. I highly recommend them. And thank you as well to our friends over at Arkenforge. They are a map service. You can use code UGTShow at checkout to get $5 off your order. They are a tabletop map, VTT, map building. They do a ton, and they are absolutely worth it. And you will see their amazing work in just a moment here. So thank you, everyone, for joining, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back. Things are tense. Gizmo got sniped. Let's go around and introduce our characters while they give me their initiatives.
I'm Marcus. I play the Thalia, the operative sniper. I got a 14 on the die for a total of 27.
27. I'll go ahead and tell you right here. There.
I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy and captain. And I got 13 on the die, so 16.
16, put you right there.
I'm Kevin. I play Gizmo. Just got shot, but I'm still in the fight because I got a 20 plus 4, so 24. Not
24, put you right there.
Wow, nat 20 doesn't do anything these days. It's not what
They used to mean something
that's what he
back
says.
in my day.
In this action
Inflation.
economy.
Your turn.
I'm Sully.
I thought you were lost in the sauce there.
I'm Sully. I play Chip. The galaxy's favorite little robot, and I rolled a 12 on the die, so that's going to be a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20. Gizmo, what did you get? 24?
24.
Right there. Wait, Clement, what did you get? I'm sorry?
I got a 16.
Yeah, we're good. I should trust
doing
my gut
great.
more often.
Yeah.
I am Gary. I play Astra, the redacted Solarian. I roll initiative with disadvantage. I rolled a 5 and an 8, so I am at a 10.
Puts you firmly
Last.
here.
You're the first one to go next turn.
So, Valia, you just watched Gizmo get sniped, literally.
I'm definitely going to try to dive behind a rock, cover, from whatever direction. Which direction did it come from on the map?
It would be south.
Okay. Then as long as there's a little bit of cover for where I am, then that's a good spot.
Yeah.
I want to try to hold on. Let me double check my things. I want to try to demoralize one of the cops.
Okay.
And kind of just be like, did you just hear that? Get out of here!
Yeah.
Just-
Just scram.
we were just trying to rescue this guy. And
Go
you're in the crossfire now.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a total of was it intimidate? 35.
Remind me what demoralize does, pretty please.
Demoralize. I had it.
It makes him
I
feel a
should
little
have kept
sad.
it over.
He don't feel himself no more.
They are.
He needs a Snickers.
They become shaken for a number of rounds. Succeed critical. They're shaken for 1 round. Duration increases by 1 round for every 5 that it exceeds their DC, which is their 10 plus the opponent's intimidate, or 15 plus 1.5.
You rolled a what?
35.
Shaken for like 8 rounds.
Oh my god.
Which one did you?
I don't think that's physically possible unless they're intimidated 0.
Did you get a? Did you intimidate the one on the ground or the one standing?
I'd probably say the one standing.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So he's shaken.
All right.
Which means that he's the -2 penalty to attack roll, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Good. He didn't need
basically
those. He didn't need those even a little bit. Is there anything else you'd like to do? He's shaking. He's shaking. He's cold.
I can do that as a move action. So I will do a.
You did move.
Where did my things go?
You did move to the
Oh,
behind the
okay,
rock.
yeah. Okay, then I'll use that as a standard action. Then
Cool.
So
That's it.
then we're good.
All right. It is the sniper's turn. And the sniper, you don't hear anything happen.
Reload.
It is now the other cop's turn.
Except for you hear a faint voice and then it reload.
You
It's a sniper that has to narrate all of it.
I can tell by the sniper glint that they're reloading.
you hear him scream it. He's like, reloading!
Oh, it's a him.
Frag out.
Tango, tango! You see, the cop that was on the ground stands up, and looks down at Gizmo. He goes, dude! And he pulls out a rifle.
Okay.
And he's going to take a shot at you.
Dude.
Let's see. Dirty 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah,
30.
that'll hit.
Dirty
gross.
30s.
I prefer my synthetic 20s, thank you.
You see, he pulls out this machine gun and just
Okay.
lays into you, doing 26 damage.
Machine gun.
So right now, it just
Close
says medium machine gun. So that's it.
21 damage.
You should not be here anymore. A machine gun from when you're literally hugging him.
And then he'll use the remaining of his movement to just take 10 steps back.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Gizmo, it's your turn now. Things are different.
A lot of things happen in my life very fast. My friend's in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. I think we're in the same boat. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm still in a blind rage a bit, so I'm just gonna throw a stinking goo grenade at them.
Oh, what?
It's a stinking goo grenade. It's stinky.
Throw like bat guano at them.
It's okay. 15. Yeah, definitely hits their square. So
Yep.
it's gonna get both of them, and they need to make me a fort save.
Fort save.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 20.
DC 20?
Wait a minute. It's level 7. It's a little higher.
Yeah, it should be.
21. Wait.
DC 21.
Now you're in trouble.
Is that the DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, wait. I'm not
Oh.
leveled up. 22.
Okay.
Ah.
They succeed.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Okay. Well, they get nothing happen. It's difficult terrain for them.
It's difficult terrain for them. Okay. Yeah, that will. I
Yeah.
mean, that matters kind of for both of them. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Well, that could have been good. Well,
Widget.
that's just me. Widget still has. Are these the same? Like people we fought at the bar?
They're not. They are not the same type of cop, but they are Chilexian cops.
Okay. Well, yeah. So he's gonna shoot him.
Okay.
He doesn't. It's a 2.
Two.
It's a 2.
It does miss. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
I'm gonna move by where Valia is.
Smart.
It's just be like, it's a. They have one of you, and it's. I'm glad you're on our team because those hurt.
As you move,
No.
you hear in the distance
Oh no.
a shot.
Oh,
Okay.
Let me double check.
Okay.
already finished reloading.
This is gonna hit.
But I have +4 to my AC because of mobility.
13 on the die. For like a close to 40.
Okay. Okay. Last time it was kill Astra. Now it's kill. Everybody gets their day.
You see another.
Don't you feel so special?
You see another bit of the drift rip open, and you see a bullet fly out and hit Gizmo. The interesting thing is that it opened from the side as if it opened like west of him. So it is not even coming from like the same line of sight.
This isn't
It just
fair.
opens and hits.
For how much?
27.
22.
22.
Are you down?
Oh,
No,
Okay.
but
I thought you meant that's how much HP you had left.
no. Well, maybe. No, that's 25.
Yeah, that's good.
Life comes at you fast.
Anything else?
That's all I could. I'm just gonna cry.
Free action.
Yeah,
As discussed in Pathfinder. Free action.
And Widget's gonna also move where I am,
Okay.
because I imagine he needs to reload at some point.
Maybe. Chip.
computer, enhance. I want to identify that sniper.
That sniper.
That darn sniper.
Okay.
That
Here's the
sniper.
issue. Sniper is like close to 200 feet away, and it is on like floor 30 of a skyscraper. So it's hard to tell. With the zoom in, though,
Your eyes bulge out.
Enhance.
with the zoom in, you see that it is humanoid. They're sitting behind a large rifle.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna stop you right there because I just double checked. I can only do it to creatures within 60 feet. So
Yes,
yeah,
very far away.
so I cannot identify him.
You get a free
He's a
humanoid.
humanoid with
fact.
rifle. Write that down, fellas. No, I'll identify a cop instead.
Okay. With cop, they are also humanoid. They seem to be
No way.
human, like tiefling hybrid.
Okay.
I'm
getting a 39
39.
on this.
It's ridiculous.
Identify. I'm very smart.
They have. Here's what they got. They've got a weakness to psychic reverb.
Whoa. What does that?
We all have that.
They have an offensive ability called Lucky Bounce,
Okay.
and they have a fortitude of plus 15.
A fortitude save of
Sure do.
Okay.
They would have never been stinky good.
That's why I was like, 20? You sure? She's like, are you? I'm hoping that you're not. That's all I'll give you.
Not very helpful. But okay. I would like to. Gee, what do you do about somebody who's 200 feet away from you? That sounds like Valia's problem. To be frank. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot at.
I will say also, before you do that, the rock is next to you. You could try lifting Mirren out if you wanted to.
Oh, that's probably a priority, isn't it?
I'm not saying it is. I'm just giving you the option that there's an additional option to your actions you can
I
commit.
don't.
Are you?
Let me tell you right now. I don't think that. Well, I do think that's a priority. I do not think on almost any roll that I make, save for a nat 20, that I could lift him out.
Be
of
able
that rock.
to, if the rock was lifted, would she be able to then prepare an action to get him out of there easier?
Yes.
I would like to prepare an action.
Astra's gonna
I'm
duck
getting
down
a
and say,
hint from the other side of the table. here.
Gizmo, I'm gonna lift this and then you pull him out so I can go run off and take care of business.
Okay.
Why?
My name is Chip.
Oh,
Okay.
it's been a long night.
All right.
Realizing now that you forecasted our getting a pet, but now we're just gonna get a bear.
Yes.
Yes.
The full
You're
person.
getting a furry friend.
Yeah.
We'll just keep putting all of our NPCs on the ship with us.
Yeah.
All right. So you're readying the action.
Yes.
All right. You did your move action, so you're not holding your turn.
Yes.
So, Clem.
Okay, so let me see. First thing I'm gonna do is I am going to sow discontent on the one that's not shaken
Okay, what?
by saying to the other one, "You were supposed to keep him away from us. That's what we paid you for." And then look like you weren't supposed to hear that. So bluff. All right. So 16 on the die plus 19.
Yeah,
oh my
you
gosh.
get it. You get it.
And so I'm going to spend a resolve point to make it so that that's going to last a number of rounds equal to my charisma modifier. So 6 rounds. He has no friends for 6 rounds.
One is
With
shaken.
rolls like that, she could make somebody like divorce their spouse.
Yep.
Just like on a whim. For 6 rounds.
For almost 1 minute.
She's the ultimate girl boss. Like,
Nobody gaslights
Oh my
gatekeeps and girl
God.
bosses like me. And that was my move action. So then I am going to shoot the one that's shaken. So it seems like I'm mad at him, so I'm gonna shoot him. So let me.
I love that song.
It's my favorite song. Ah, dang. Well, that's not gonna hit. That's 12.
Nope. Definitely ain't gonna hit that one.
That was a warning.
It is now the shaken one's turn.
Okay.
And he's got a lot going on. He does not. He thinks that they're friends still. So he has his sword out in his hand, and he's going to make a beeline for you, Clem.
It's difficult terrain though.
Ooh, you're right.
It did something.
10.
Would his friend attack him with an opportunity attack?
Ooh.
He did no. I'm sorry. He would, but he has a ranged weapon out. He's got his machine gun out.
Oh.
I punched the lamp on accident. It hurt a little bit.
Punch him with the gun.
So how long? What's the range of the grenade?
20 feet.
20 feet. So
Unarmed attacks are melee, right?
10,
Flip that thing
20. So he'd get here, and it would. He would get there.
Starts shivering.
He would get there. And he's going to ready an action for if one of you step within for him
That's
to swing
my
at
thing.
you. Astra, your turn.
If you just don't do it now,
That is so funny.
Psych.
Ah, gotcha.
Team Pantheon, and I disappear. Astra is gonna, for the first time ever, an item that he got back in season 1,
Ooh.
the anti-gravity belt. As a swift action, he's gonna. It almost looks like a utility belt. He's got some little healing serum, some pouches. He's gonna touch the center of it, and then this kind of almost field envelops his entire body. And I assume the ring has normal gravity, correct?
Yes.
So now it is though Astra is in low gravity, meaning his jump height is ×3, and so is how much he can lift.
Okay.
So I don't know how much mathematically Astra can lift with a 22 strength, but I assume it's a lot. And then you
Yes.
×3 that.
So here's what I'll do: if you give me a strength check to roll it, and this will have lowered the DC a good amount for
Okay.
you to be able to lift this rock.
Can it be athletics?
No. This is just raw strength of you lifting a heavy rock.
Okay.
I mean, deadlifts are a sport.
No.
The Olympics.
Astra's a big
They're
guy.
a strength
100%.
building
No,
exercise.
hold on. I would like to present our skill check lawyer. Riley has the floor.
I mean, the Olympics, it's athletic competition.
A
and-
strength building exercise.
Athletics is the only strength skill on the sheet.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you what it is.
That's the highest one I got, please.
Here it is. Athletics. Climb, jump, swim. That's what the uses are for.
Oh, dang.
Figure out how you can climb that rock.
How can you swim in this concrete?
You try to jump with it.
Yeah.
I lifted
He's
it like
lifting with
jump,
his legs.
yeah.
That's like a jump.
Lift it with your back.
Roll the strength roll.
I thought we were supposed to have fun or TTRPGs.
No, I'm sniping you guys.
Oh, what'd I get? Okay, that's an 8 on the die plus 6 for a 14.
With a 14, that is still not able enough as you begin to lift it up. You see that it begins to move, but there is not enough to get him out. You have a move action still. Actually, I'll say that was your move action. So you have a standard action if you want.
I try again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
At first, you don't succeed.
I have one goal in mind, and that's to save this bear I've never met.
you never.
18!
Hey!
18 plus
18.
6.
Here's what it. Okay, so you're able to lift it. As you lift it, Chip, you go to grab his ankles and begin to pull, but there's a resistance, and you hear him go, "Ow!" As the rock lifts up, you see a piece of rebar is sticking out of his side and piercing him completely. The way he's laying on it is as if there's another piece of concrete here. There's a smaller piece of concrete that his like the nape of his back is on, and the rebar is piercing through the large piece down there. So it is he looks down at it and he goes, That explains a lot, actually. That that adds up. And he looks around, and he goes, there, and he points down south just a little bit. If we could move the map just a tiny, tiny bit. Behind this car, he points to that one at the end, and he goes, "There's my welding gun." You look over, and there's a portable welding gun. It's heavy duty, made for rebar and heavier metals. He goes, "If you get that, we can cut the rebar here."
Okay.
Okay.
Surgical measures will be required.
Okay.
We need the
You're able to
welding gun. See? Hold that there. See that?
Chip, I don't think they're going to help us.
I'm not talking to them.
Okay.
Astra, is there anything else?
That's all I can do.
Valia, back up top.
I hope
Not
you're.
in
I hope
combat
you're not
words.
talking to me because there's things I gotta be focusing on. I'm gonna pull out the bipod from my rifle to aim at our sniper friend.
Okay.
It's for what can I see through the scope?
Through the scope, you see it is a humanoid, and they are in all black garb, and they have like a blanket kind of laid over them, and you see that rifle is aiming at you, but as if they're about ready to fire.
All right, yeah, sounds about right. All right, I'm gonna do a sniper attack, as one might guess.
Okay.
All right, that's a 13 plus 22 for the perception stealth check.
That'll hit.
Or
Hit. Quote
and
unquote.
that's 17 plus 12 for 29 for the actual attack roll.
That will hit.
All right. Damage.
Now you roll your 52 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 10, 16, 22, 25, plus 8 is 32? 30, yeah, 33. 33 piercing.
With 33,
Oh, and they're flat-footed.
and they're flat-footed. That just means their AC is down, right?
That's useful for you and you only currently, but that's good job
Good.
still.
Proud of you for that one. You see the sniper, the bullet goes in through the shoulder, and you see them flinch like that for a moment, but they are able to steady themselves again and just eat that damage as they look down at you and they take a shot as well.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You will have
They're drinking?
partial cover.
Yeah, I've got
Every time you get shot.
they've got 50% mischance and dim light.
They have 50% chance and partial cover. Very nice. So for the mischance, you rolled an 18,
Okay.
and then to hit,
They miss.
like literally like a 50.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, let me double check. Let me check.
You turn level 8 and then the fire goes on.
47.
We're
Yeah?
8 years old.
Okay.
There's this many. You're doing this to us?
And he won't even let us roll athletics.
Lift a rock.
You feel,
Let's
you
go
see,
rock.
what you see through your scope is you see the rifle as they pull the trigger. You see purple energy around the base of the rifle as you see the muzzle flash and the drift opens up again, and right from your side you feel the shot hit you in the kidney.
Ow. Shouldn't it take like days?
Yeah, like the minimum travel through the drift is like hours at the minimum.
Or like a day.
It's crazy, isn't it?
If you were in a break, you would know that I tattled on myself for giving myself 1 HP. So, I mean, I shouldn't, but damage.
27.
Oh, is this 27?
27 damage.
All right.
Shot.
Did you say that before? I did not hear that.
I think I did.
Okay.
I might not have. I'm a bozo. That is now the cop who doesn't
man.
trust his buddy. He's gonna look at. He's
It's
gonna
a buddy
look.
cop.
Yeah, the buddy cop.
don't
He's gonna
trust like
look
that.
at the guy who's got his back to him, and he's gonna be like, "I trust you were at my wedding." He aims down the sight and takes a shot at him.
Is this what a space opera is?
That let me see will hit him as he takes that shot, and you see him hit that man directly on the spine with every single bullet as he wrenches back and he turns around and he's like, dude, what is this? And let me mark down how much a lot of that damage was, because that was a chunky amount that he just did.
Chunky.
As the cop looking at him turns around, he's like, dude, what? And the guy's like, what have you done to me, man? What is this? Gizmo, your
Okay.
turn, as they are in utter confusion and hurt.
I noticed all these little rocks on the map look like hearts.
That's what I was saying
Oh,
Isn't
earlier.
it sweet?
I thought they looked like nuggets.
They do look like chickens.
Isn't that
yeah.
sweet?
See, everybody's got their own kind of bird.
Some of us are hungry.
Okay, well. So hiding behind a rock didn't do anything in terms of the sniper.
It was
That's
what
I'm saying.
give me
Because I noticed
give me a sense give me a sense
That
motive
one's
check.
spicy.
Okay,
Yeah, I would have communicated that
I was
they
looking for the boot.
seem to be somehow using the drift to shoot their weapon.
Is it perception or
Sense motive.
sense motive? 9 plus 8 is
17.
17.
17. There does seem to be some effect of line of sight, but you're not entirely sure what. They have not shot at anyone else. The only time they shot at Valia is when she popped out.
Oh, okay.
But you're not sure anything else how the gun works.
But I do want to save my friend.
That was a free roll, so I'll let you say standard action and movement still.
Okay, well, standard action. I'm going to activate my energy shield because I am not doing well. So that is 14 points of stamina.
Very nice.
So I have 14 points of stamina total. And then I will run behind. So, like, the other rock that's, like, down into the left of me, down and to the right.
Okay.
And, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, as much as I can be hidden. And then, so that's standard and move. And that's it. That's for me. And then Widget's
As you run out.
No. But they shot Valia.
How many shots did they
How
get?
many shots?
They got to reload.
They didn't even yell out reloading.
Yeah, they didn't even yell out reloading.
They actually missed. They take the
Okay.
shot, and as you're running,
Loser.
you hear the behind you as the bullet hits the ground, and
Dummy.
you're able to dive behind the rock.
Okay.
You suck.
And then I'm gonna have. So Widget doesn't need to breathe. Is the thing.
That's cool.
Hey, why are we talking about that?
Because the grenade won't affect them. They can go into the grenade.
Oh.
It's difficult terrain because it smells so bad.
Yeah.
That together. I just thought it was like, oh, it blew up, so there's like dirt and
Like they're
rocks.
in a swamp.
So funny. That's so
Yeah, because if it
funnier.
had passed, they would have gotten nausea.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh
But,
my
So
god.
yeah, he's just gonna go straight shot. So I guess
He
almost
takes
like right next.
one
Yeah.
big breath when he gets in there.
He plays Big Breath MP4. WM.
So he's running where?
just as much as he can.
So
I'll do a full action just run for Widget.
what's his
How
speed?
far can he go?
He can go 30, so that's 120 feet. Can he get to the welding?
Come on. Oh, he's cruising.
Widget is able, I think with 120, yep, he's able to get right to the gun.
So that is full action all the way there.
On his
so-
next turn, he'll be able to pick it up.
Yes.
Chip.
Gun.
Brother. Gun. Chip.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. A lot of things are requiring my attention right now. I'm going to kind of tracking as Widget goes after this gun. Chip is going to quickly take the opportunity. He's going to look at Astra and go, "Hold that, please. I'll be right back."
Oh, I was going to be right.
I'm gonna
Okay, bye.
scurry right over to Valia, and I'm gonna come up behind her. And I got like a golf swing, but with the gun, like where they help.
Yeah.
You know, like in High School Musical 2.
Yes.
When yes,
How many times do you reference High School Musical 2?
it'll never be enough.
In like a week.
I'm gonna come up behind Valia and kind of take a hold of her gun, and I'm gonna go. My power will be with. I don't know. It's like Matt. Watch this. I'm gonna tap it,
And with your
and
spirit.
I'm gonna cast Supercharge Weapon.
Oh.
So, as long as if the weapon's next attack hits, and if it's made before the end of my next turn, right? That attack will deal 4d6 extra damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very nice.
There you go.
May the chip be with you.
And then I'm gonna quickly scurry back over to Mirren and continue trying to give him some medical attention.
All right. Clem, is your turn.
Alrighty. So I am going to use my improved get 'em. I'm gonna say, we've been in worse scrapes than this. Just focus up, keep going. And so that makes it so that you guys get +2 morale bonus. And I'm gonna spend a resolve point to make it so that all enemies within 60 feet, you get the +2 morale bonus against. So
This is against attack rolls, right?
adding to your attack rolls.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Very nice.
awesome.
+2,
Yeah.
because it's improved.
Just if they're within 60 feet, though.
Yeah, I can't help with the sniper. And then I am going to try and shoot the shaky one again.
Go for it.
Okay, all right, not bad. So that is a 17 on the die plus 9, so 26.
26 will hit.
Yes. Okay.
Close.
All right. So.
Gosh, it's so funky in here.
No.
Oh no. You legally have to tell us if it meets the pizza.
I do. I will.
So that's 14 cold and piercing.
14. Nothing to scoff at. This is the one that is shaken?
No
Yes.
stopping.
Okay. You
And
see,
that is
he does
my
not
turn.
like that hit as he is shot from the back, turns around to scold his friend, gets shot in the back again. What is happening, man? And that is his turn. As he will now approach you, Clem, for shooting him. And he's going to take a swing at you with his sword. 26 to hit.
Ah, dang it.
EAC.
Yeah, he got me.
He
Just
got
barely.
You. He got you good. That's 27 damage as you feel this. It is both electric and fire damage, by the way,
Ooh.
as it burns into your
So,
side and goes kind
minus
of
5 because I have fire resistance 5.
very nice.
Yes.
It's 22 damage.
Yes.
As you feel it burn deep into you.
What a one-up all of the damage resistances everybody has become.
That is all he can do. He moved and he took a swing. So Astor.
Okay, Chip, you're back. Good.
I'm back.
Now I gotta leave.
Well,
Probably
I can't hold that.
You can throw the rock. You're able to lift it and like flip it off.
Oh,
You eat
never mind. Toodaloo.
You're better at the medical stuff. I gotta go make sure the captain doesn't die.
That's good.
And as my move action, Astor's gonna start running towards the guy who just hit Clem, draw the hilt and the sword, and technically, this is the second round of combat.
Yes.
I didn't do this earlier. I have 2
You're
attunement
busy.
points.
As you run out, though,
Okay.
you're gonna hear a
Oh
shot.
my
Okay,
gosh.
what's this guy's deal?
The 36.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 52.
Close. 28 damage as as you begin to run and another little
Not
portal
a
opens up and
28.
hits you right in the chest.
Not a 28, my friend. That's a 23 damage.
What type
Very
of
nice.
damage was that?
That is piercing. Straight piercing.
23. My good sir. And let me. Okay.
Nothing to scoff.
There's a thing in One Piece where all the giants have really weird laughs, and I'm currently in an arc where there's one that's like, and I'm like, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I want him to die.
That's not the sound for a giant.
No, it's not.
That's like the knights who say "knee."
They're tall, so their voices are high.
Well, there's also like you meet a bunch of deep voice ones, and one of them is also just like his laugh is him going and then he teaches. It's a very emotional scene where he's like, "You gotta laugh through the pain" as he's teaching this like depressed 8-year-old girl, and she goes and it's like, that's kind of cute. I wish he'd stop doing it.
It makes me think of one of the like minor antagonists in one episode of Fairy Tale. How his laugh was she.
That's literally how another giant laughed. I hate it. Anyway, Astor's doing
I'm going
it.
to make a standard attack action. Okay, now please tell me. And these guys have a +2 as well, right?
Yeah, you get a +2 to attacks against the guys in front of us.
That is a 13 on the die for a 30.
A 30 will hit.
Excellent.
Nice.
It's really gonna hit.
Just as I foreseen. Oh, 32 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
As Astor takes the shot, he keeps running and he slashes up in retaliation for hitting Clementine.
He takes that slash and he is looking pretty battered, but standing his ground as he pulls out his. He tightens the grip on his own laser sword. He goes, "Okay, man, I'm having a day."
Then you could just run. I tell Just go away!
You are the ones trespassing. This is kill on sight grounds,
We're trying to save a guy!
He's supposed to be dead right now. Valia, it's your turn.
All right. Did you when I saw the sniper take damage, did they just look like they are still, not completely dead, or did it look like they had resistance to the piercing?
Look like they're not completely dead.
Okay. All right. I will continue to aim, and just take another shot at the sniper, because who else is gonna do it? I'm gonna re-roll this.
Yeah.
I don't remember where this came from.
I assume
that
Scott.
Yeah, probably. That was in that one, so I don't want that.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, okay. I think this was on 11. So, so the 20 or 33, 32 for 33 for the perception check.
Sees it.
Okay. They are still flat-footed.
Caesar beats it.
And then 16, 28 for attack.
28 will hit.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
An
wait.
extra 4d6
I'm gonna need a
damage.
calculator for
Oh.
this one.
Oh, 46,
what
yeah.
kind of damage is that?
Same as the
piercing.
normal damage that the
So,
weapon would deal.
9, 10, 13, 15,
And then
21, and then another.
you can borrow one of my dice.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll it.
Yes.
21, 25, 29, 31, 39.
39 damage.
I'll take my die.
Yes.
You see
Dankeschön.
that sniper up there is blown back for a moment. Like, they actually react to that and recoil. They're able to kind of crawl back up to the gun and aim down it again. As you do that, it's going to look down at Widget.
Oh no.
He's just a little guy.
That is the clearest shot they have at the moment, as they are going to take a shot.
Try.
Yeah, that's gonna hit the 30. No, I'm sorry, 20. No, I was right. 30. 37.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 36 points of damage as it hits him directly in the side.
Okay.
How's Widget looking?
Which was at full health, so it's fine.
Okay.
But, a half health now, pretty much.
Okay. All right, only half. That's not bad.
Not bad. It's not
It's
great.
not too bad.
Not great.
He ran over there in one turn though. He can scurry back.
That is now.
That'll be the end of it.
As now this one is the gun cop who does not trust his friends.
Gun cop.
And he's gonna
Gun
look
cop,
at
sword
the guy that he once thought was his friend, as he looks at him and goes, he's in the middle of his own little blender over there, and he's gonna look over at you, Gizmo.
Well, I'm behind rock.
You will get some partial cover.
I'm behind rock. The man said.
Reloading.
Partial cover gives you +2 to your AC.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Which one?
Your KAC.
No.
You're able, as he turns and starts trying to lay into you, you see him turn his whole body, and you're able to get behind the rock a little bit more before he unloads a clip directly into you.
Ooh.
Gizmo.
Okay, so I almost got shot twice. I'm hiding behind a rock, which it has the gun, the welding thing. I will just peek out and shoot gun cop because he tries to shoot me.
Shoot gun cap. Are you going to the left or to the right?
Wait, I'm not moving though.
Oh, you're not moving. You're just peeking around the corner.
Just peeking around,
Okay.
giving a shot. And
Yeah, go for it.
And let's see.
Is this thinking about a hero pointing roll?
Yeah, because why not?
We're young.
We're young. Thank you, Scott.
Scott!
Recentering, refocusing. Weird's gonna be fine. We're on the way to help him. 15.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Plus 10, 25. But plus 2 is 27.
27 will hit.
Oh, 25 wasn't gonna hit probably. Thanks for improved get 'em. Okay, well, this is gonna be cold damage. Oof, it's not good at all. 1 and 2 make 3, plus 3 makes 6.
6
Cold
damage.
and piercing damage.
6 cold and piercing damage.
How do you do it?
Not quite.
Unscathed gun cop.
As he looks, he takes the hit. He's like, ow! And he keeps his aim focused
then
right on you.
I'm just gonna hide behind the rock again. And then Widget, do I need to do move action pickup? Probably.
Yes.
Move action pickup, and then use standard to move again
Yes.
as much as I can toward Mirren.
So you have 30 feet.
Yeah.
Swing. All right. He is there. He is out in the open again.
And I trust.
Trust. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Chip.
Oh, it looks so bad out here.
It's a little funky outside.
Oh man, what's a support fella supposed to do when everybody's in crisis?
Support.
Oh gee. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. First of all, how is Mirren looking besides
Impaled.
besides being impaled?
So he looks like cutting is probably your best option. If you were to try to lift him off of the rebar, it would almost absolutely kill him,
okay.
just from the sheer pain and blood loss. So it's kind of like keeping a cork in him at the moment. So he's not looking awesome. You could try to heal him, but it would probably still not be enough to pull him out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, we should wait. No more bandages till after the procedure's complete. Instead, I'm just going to kind of sidle up to this rock and start taking a couple of pot shots here. First at this cop closest to me. As I leave him, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna run over to the rock, and I'm going to just take a little shot at this guy. Just loaded with some sedative.
Okay.
Just trying to. With a +2.
+2. He's also got a -2 right now.
I would like to thank my dear friend Scott.
Mostly cough.
For getting rid of this nat 1 for me. Oh.
We summoned him.
Oh my god!
Speak his name thrice, and he shall appear.
Chip trips on a little piece of rubble at first, but then he kind of gets his foot. He's, good thing I didn't shoot then. And I would have surely missed. Okay. That's better.
Plus two.
It's
plus
a
2.
eight,
He's got
eight,
-2.
So +2, so 10, and then that's going to be a 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Yes, that's what I said.
22 to hit
22 will not hit.
with their -2.
With their -2. Wait, what AC are you hitting?
Huh?
What AC are you hitting?
KAC.
Will not hit.
Darn. I will go back to watching over my poor dying bear
My bear.
friend.
Scott! Hero point. Gizmo is the man that dealt the killing blow, so hero point for the conquering hero.
Oh, I killed somebody?
Spiritually.
Sure. Yeah, well, I
You're
jumped on their face.
killing it.
Hey, okay. Clementine.
All right. So, I am going. I am going to take a full action to shoot shaky guy and gun guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaky boy, gun boy.
Okay. So that one's probably not going to work, but this one. Okay. So, that's.
Numbers. Math.
Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So-
7, 8, 9, 10.
Even though-
17
42.
down to
Oh, it's good.
13 plus 9 is 22.
22
You know what? I'm gonna, because that was the better one. I'm gonna use my hero point. Thank you, Scott. Oh wait, not Scott. I was in a habit. But thank you for the other times. This one from Tim C.
Tim, my hero.
Okay. Does that mean I get to reroll both or just one?
Just one.
Okay. All right. This one has more likelihood of getting better. Okay. Oh no.
You wanted it.
Okay, so the better one winds up as a 22.
Not hit.
Did you add your +2?
Oh, right. It's 24.
Will hit.
Yes. Okay. And then the other one, like, I started thinking back to my dream with Uncle Senrif, and I started adjusting it, and then I overthought it. But yes, so that hit is going to the shaky guy. So.
Shaky guy. Got it.
Swoop. 2d6. Yeah. Okay, double sixes. So
Hey.
that's 12 plus 4, 16 cold and piercing.
16 cold and piercing.
Mm-hmm.
This cop is not looking super, super awesome. As you see the bullets go into him, and he begins to shiver a bit, and he's looking a bit more pale than he was a little while ago. It is now Shaky Guy's turn. Shaky Guy's gonna look at the little plant that just hit him.
And I'm just like,
Or actually, no. That did hurt, but there is a bigger threat immediately in front of him.
physically and figuratively.
Yes. He is going to take a full attack on you. Okay. He basically made himself into a nat 1. It's a 24 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. He swings, and as he's swinging, you're able to read his move and block it with your own sword as you just clash back and forth for a moment. Astra, you got a guy clashing.
So when you said he doesn't look good, I learned this from last episode. Is it in Astra terms, or is it in, like, anybody else terms?
Say it again. I'm sorry. Somebody in chat said they cheered for 1 bit. So thank you, Tickler. So I was reading that. Go ahead and say the question one more time for me.
So in terms of this, you said he wasn't looking great. Is that in Astra terms of you're typically dealing with 30 damage or more, or in normal people terms?
I'd say that's Astra full attack terms.
Okay, there's a difference. And that difference is very important.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go for a full attack right back.
So he doesn't look messed up to us.
He looks pretty strong to anyone who isn't made of fire. Yes.
So Astra is gonna a full attack for a full attack, as he unleashes on this gentleman.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Okay, the first one not great. It's only 2 plus. That's only a 19. Not great. Not great.
Come on.
That's a lot better. That's an 18 plus 17 for a 35.
Will hit.
Definitely will hit. For 32 slashing damage.
32 slashing damage as you cut clean across. He's able to block one block pretty quickly as you guys have kind of gotten a little bit of a rhythm. But with this second block, you're able to swipe underneath him and stab at him. And he's not looking much stronger for anybody else in general now.
Gotcha.
Valia.
Valia is very focused in her zone. Pretty much just completely oblivious to everything that's happening literally right next
There's
to
a
her.
sword fight 5 feet from you, and I'm like, focus on the sniper! Focus on the sniper!
It's a sweet sniper duel happening right next to you, dude.
Continue to aim for legal reasons. No. Unless a 22 hits.
Nope.
I miss.
All right.
I just slipped a little bit.
I
got hit. Maybe I did notice that there was a sword fight happening right next to me.
Every time their swords hit, there's like a bright light for a moment. It's just a little blinding. That is the gun cop.
Gun cop.
You want to play gun cop, bad cop?
He's going to. Who is he going to shoot? He's going
Nobody.
to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, yes.
Okay.
Keeping that in mind, he will move right there.
Okay.
Aster shouts out, "Officer, help!"
And he's now got a better shot at Gizmo. So he's going to take that
What?
better shot at
Moved all
Gizmo.
the way there.
Whoa.
Does
He
Widget
really
have
doesn't like
any-
that.
With a natural 1.
Yeah.
He still just shoots directly into the rock. And he's like, I don't even know what to do.
It looks
Trust.
more like a heart now.
It's beautiful.
With a natural one, he doesn't accidentally give cover from the sniper.
You know what? Yes. I'll say he's just harrying fire from the sniper. Thank you, Scott, for the cheer
So
bits.
many bits
Ooh.
now.
That's a lot of bits.
It is now the sniper's turn.
Thank you.
Roll me a d6.
What the heck?
Even in odds. Do you want even or odds?
Evens.
Okay, roll me a d6. If it's even, she shoots at you. If it's odd, she shoots at Widget.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 1.
Odd, she shoots at Widget.
Why?
You're saying she.
I've switched between all of the pronouns for this sniper. I was pretty specifically saying they earlier. I said he at the beginning of the fight. Keep me on your toes, okay?
You're too far to tell.
Zero gonna hit now.
At 200 feet,
Zare.
I can't tell anything about anybody.
Yeah, it's like a 34 to hit.
What?
Yes,
To hit.
to hit Widget.
Okay. Oh, and I think it's damage.
No, that's just a hit.
It might be that much damage.
It's 37 damage.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
How's Widget looking?
Not well.
Is he standing?
Single digits.
Okay. He's still
But
standing.
Stand.
You see all the lights inside of Widget begin to flicker, and you see his eyes spazzing out. But he's able to lock himself back into gear a little bit and hold the welding gun in his hand. As it is now your guys' turn.
Okay. Well. So we're just gonna go first.
Before you do that, real quick, our good friend Scott.
Scott.
He gave enough cheers to give a hero point to Clem.
Oh.
Hey.
Thank you. I was saying thank you to the chat.
And Heaven.
Thank you, Chad.
Yes.
You're so high above us.
Now, Gizmo, you can take your turn. I'm sorry.
Well, so your widget's gonna. 30 feet is enough to get to. I think it's enough squares.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can get there.
Okay,
25.
then yeah, gets there on move and then standard action weld.
Okay, yeah. What I'll need is I'll need
Standard
you to give me, or Widget, I guess, to give me a engineering check to
Okay.
try to safely weld him out.
Don't panic. We're here. Okay. What?
You spend it.
Yes.
Spend it fast.
Okay,
You're about to weld him in.
It's a 2.
Yeesh.
Does
Yeah.
Widget have like a plus 20 to his engineering?
Well, I
or-
use mine because I'm plugged. That's me being like, no, I'll do this. You're a bit like malfunctioning.
overriding.
So I'm like, oh. Okay, that's better. Okay, 9 plus 21, 30.
Beating the DC by 1.
Okay.
You are able to cleanly cut the rebar out, and you see he falls to his side a bit. He goes, "Ah, ah," and he's able to kind of push himself back up a bit. He goes, I need hands getting out of here.
Okay.
He's looking at whoever's chip is directly in
It
front
will
of him.
be my turn in just a moment.
Gizmo still got his
Yeah, I
entire-
still haven't. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I can move 30 as myself as Gizmo.
Right.
So how far does that get me? 5, 10, 30. I think I can get right next to Chip, right?
All right. As you begin to move,
Yeah. The old song and dance.
yep, you hear a sniper shot.
Okay.
It's gonna hit.
Okay.
You get
Okay.
26 damage as you feel it hit directly into your shin.
Well, it's a good thing I got 26 minus 5, 21.
21. Are you also in single digits?
So no, but getting there. My shield is gone.
Okay. You see the entire energy shield just around Gizmo as this shot as it eats the entire shot for a moment, but still makes contact with him. and you are able to get to Mirren.
That was my move.
Oh, you still have your standard. I'm sorry. I'm just so
My
excited.
Standard is I'm gonna inject him with a serum.
Okay.
I think this is just the basic one, which is like. Astra, do you know? Because you know what
I think it might be just 1d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just roll big.
Roll big.
Just roll big. It's easy.
5.
That's pretty big. All right. You'd say he's about 6 now.
Okay. It's about the same level as Widget.
as he starts getting pulled up, he's like, okay, you guys have like a way out of here or something?
No.
Is there like an underground?
There is an underground. You do also have Pepper in the ship.
Yes.
I'll call us a ride.
It is your turn.
Okay, I do so. I'll whip out my phone.
Free action, you can use comms.
Not my
to
phone.
call.
I don't have a phone. What am I
That's silly.
saying?
With communication units.
Yeah. You are.
My little Pip Boy. And I go to like.
Don't say that word soon.
Easy. Hit man.
I go to
Guy.
like start
Pep man.
texting, and just like always, Chip kind of hesitates. He's like, how do I ask? I don't want to be pushy.
Don't overthink
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly text Pepper. We need an evac. Stat, and then a follow-up message. I mean, like, as long as you're free, just as soon as possible is fine.
Response saying, got it, be there ASAP.
Okay, no rush, smiley face.
You drop your location too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I send a little selfie with us by Mirren who's dying.
Oh my god! Dislikes the photo.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Alright, so you still have your standard in move.
Okay, yes. So I'm going to, as Gizmo is coming into place here, we're getting to have a little bit too many chefs in the kitchen over here with fixing Mirren. Kind of like when you're castling in chess. I'm gonna just do-si-do right by him and go back over to Valia. As I slide over next to Valia, I'm just
As you move over there,
No, I'm behind her. I'm behind her.
I can't help but notice you move between two rocks for just a brief moment.
Is this an opportunity attack?
Sort of.
Okay, I have a +4 to AC against those.
Okay.
So eat it.
Okay. No, that's good.
Just gonna roll another 40 or
Yeah.
whatever.
7. Oops. 32 to hit.
Okay, yeah. Tell me more.
You do. You feel as you run out and you see directly in your face a little portal open up. 36 piercing damage as it pierces and cracks your camera just a little bit.
I imagine Chip is like swiftly moving over and then gets kind of stunned and then like sort of dazed continues to move over behind Valia and just kind of whispers, I see the issue is we need to hurry this up. As he's twitching and sparks are flying, I'm going to reach over her shoulder and tap that gun again. That is supercharged weapon once more.
Love to
Thank
see
you.
it.
We might just need to try to get out of here.
Clem.
Shoot.
Okay.
Good.
So I am going to provide covering fire for Gizmo.
Going crazy.
Yeah. So,
You just gotta beat a
covering
15,
fire.
right?
Yeah. 17 on the die.
Love to see it.
And then spend a resolve point to do inspiring support. So I bolster your spirits, and you get a number of stamina points equal to our level, and then I add on a d6 plus 1 with my special ability, motivation expertise.
feel
Let's Okay, so add on 6.
8 plus 6, 14?
Yes.
Let's go.
So I'm like, Gizmo, you are an MVP right now.
I'm dying.
Yes.
I'm dying. Okay.
You hang on in there. You're doing a great job.
I've never been this hurt before.
Yeah.
Bleeding actively.
You're brave and you're awesome and keep going.
Yes, sir. Yes, Captain. Yes.
That is
And,
sword cop. Is there anything else? I'm sorry.
Let's see. So that's the standard action. And then I am going to do Sow Discontent on Shaking Guy, so he doesn't trust his other fellow cop. So I am going to do the roll first.
Okay.
It's not terrible. Okay.
All right.
6. Yeah. Okay. So 6 on the die plus 19, 25.
25. Just not make it.
Dang.
Plus 2. But he's shaken. Isn't that-
Well, the Sow Discontent
Oh,
isn't
sorry, it's an attack.
isn't an attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, the reason why your friend shot you is because he's with us.
He looks at you and goes, "You did that to him."
No.
No.
This has never happened before.
That is
That's my turn.
his turn now. As he's not really happy with Clem, but he's going to keep swinging at Astra here. He's going to make a swing at you.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Anyway,
He
33.
dropped
Yeah.
some pocket change.
33 to hit. So that is
Didn't realize he drops his coin purse in the middle of it as well.
21 damage as he slices up you.
I don't think so. That is, in fact, 16 damage.
And then he will you see him as he swipes up, everybody notices that at his feet a grenade falls.
What?
I kick it away from me.
What?
I soccer punt it away.
He does make the save. Everybody within a 15-foot radius of him
Okay. So
Come
all of us.
on.
will take 2d8 cold damage.
That's
Only
Sarah.
5 cold damage.
Hey.
Save
As
him?
you're blasted by a pretty strong wind of cold air. I need everybody to make me a let me see. Make me a fortitude saving throw.
Everybody?
Is that a save?
Everybody who got hit by it.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
So there's a save for the damage, or is that?
This is a save for it did damage and has an effect.
Okay, so what was the damage again?
It was
5 cold damage.
So here's
Just
an
5.
interesting question.
Sure.
I have cold resistance 5.
You don't take any.
Get
Do
so
I still have to
wrecked.
make the save?
Yes.
Dang it.
Oh.
Wait, so is Widget in the range of that, or?
No.
Oh,
He's just
dang.
out.
Oh, good.
Good.
Fortitude.
Fortitude, okay. I'm good at those.
I would even say that even like because it dropped on his square, the rock where it's angled at would not be able to hit him anyway. What everyone get?
12.
Okay.
That one.
Yikes.
Oh, 7 plus 8, 15.
Yikes.
13 on the die, 19.
Good.
7 plus 7, 14.
Yikes. Everyone who failed is staggered. You can only take a single move action or
we know,
standard
we know
action
this.
for 1 round.
Fun.
You're good. That is his turn. He also took all that and is also affected by that. But that
So I
is
can only take a standard action or a move action.
correct.
Okay. Astra, the cold brushes over him, and as almost as fast as it appears, it melts away. And while
He's like, uh-oh.
he's like, "Yeah, I gave you a chance, and I'm gonna roll for big attack." That is an 11 plus 17
Gonna
or
hit.
28.
Gonna hit. And he's shaking still, so
28 points of slashing damage.
28 points. How do you do it?
Yeah.
As Astra shows some some attitude, he's just gonna reel back the sword and slash right across his torso, and knocking him and sending him to the ground.
He collapses completely down, unmoving now. As let me see, which one was he? He was this one. Is now out of the fight. Anything else?
And that's all I got because I'm staggered.
Valia, as you are about to take your turn, you hear the sound of the Verity approaching. Probably about one more round.
Okay.
My champion.
This is when it actually matters now. How far away is the sniper for purposes of range calculation?
130 feet.
130 feet, okay.
Remember, you're staggered.
Yeah, that's why I
gotcha.
can't do the aim, so I have to do it on like the short distance. I'm just gonna give covering fire to Astra since he's the most exposed now. It's a 7, but that's plus 12, so that meets the 15 check.
That hits it, yep.
He's got covering fire. Let me double check one thing. Okay. Oh, let me roll one more time.
What's he doing? What's he cooking?
That's a 10 plus 21 for that's still the same like perception check for snipers.
Okay.
Does that meet the?
Yes.
Okay. So that will come into effect later if you're hit.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a surprise tool for later. That is now the gun minion. You see, he is going to move. How long is that stink cloud there?
Indefinitely.
Oh, I needed to roll a 1d4.
Oh, we D4 now.
2, so it's gone.
He's gone.
Go.
He moves back up here into line of sight, and he's going to take a shot at you, Astra.
We got him already.
Not all of them. 33 to hit.
Yeah, that does.
With the covering?
Mm-hmm.
Yup. 23 damage as he lays this machine gun into you. It's now the sniper's turn. Sniper is also going to focus up on Astra, who is the most clear in sight.
Why me?
I just said why. Gonna take a shot at you. This has the covering fire. What's covering fire? -2?
Yeah, -2 or +2 to his AC.
Got it. Okay. That's still a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. As you feel 33 points of piercing damage hit directly into your chest.
Except, wait.
What?
The thing has.
The Muscatool.
Let me just. Okay, that's 9. So reduce that by 9 because of my setup strike. So that's just one of the operative things I just got with this level. So with the covering fire, now you're hit. So I roll my trick attack damage, and you reduce that damage by that amount. So reduce that by 9.
That's cool.
Reduce that by 9.
So that's
and
24.
an
So then
additional-
-5 is 19 for you.
19. Okay, so I.
You went from 30 whatever to 19.
So now all my stamina points are gone, and I lost 1 HP.
That one hurted a little bit. That is their turn at Gizmo.
Okay, well, so it's coming in like soon.
Yep,
Or so-
roughly 4 people.
Okay, well, I will shoot. We'll shoot who I can, and that is this person. But first, I'm gonna distract. I'm just gonna make a nice little image pop up on their little thing that just shows their whole like police station being just consumed by a black hole, and it's like you should get to that.
Nice little image.
So 16 plus. Wait, so I think they have to. I haven't done this in a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. Use my computer skill. What's their like sense motive whatever DC thing? Because it'd be 16 plus.
It is for them. I'm on the wrong sheet. It is for them 27.
Okay. Well, yeah, I had 16 plus. My computer is 19, so.
You're good.
All right. So they're flat-footed. To me and Widget and shoot time. 15 plus 10 plus 2.
27.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. 6, 4, 10 plus 3, 13 cold and piercing damage.
That will hit.
Okay.
He's not looking
And
awesome.
it's Widget's turn. 14 plus 8 plus 2, 24.
24.
But then another minus 2 to their AC. Because,
That will hit.
Okay. That one's a 384. And wait. Are they immune to fire?
Nope.
Okay. 4, 4, 8 plus 3, 11.
11. He is on death's door.
Okay.
Chip.
Chip sees the magic sort of fizzles off of Alia's gun. He's like, "Oh no, it's okay. No survivors." And I'm gonna come.
Oh my god, the medic!
I'm gonna come alongside Valia, and I'm going to lay into this last cop and try and shoot him with a sedative. It's time to go to sleep.
CP time.
Maybe
Maybe not CP time.
It is
+2?
a 21 to hit.
Will not hit.
That's okay. Chip just comes up on the side and just starts wildly shooting. Go away!
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Baller. Clementine.
I'm gonna shoot the guy. So. Okay, all right. That's.
You have a +2.
This is like an old shootout where there's just like people hiding behind rocks.
You'll never get me alive.
Playing Red Dead Redemption all of a sudden.
Since I haven't like resolved the numbers of this, I'm going to say that it's a full attack
Sure.
because then I still have time to add subtract the 4.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Hero point. Scott. Okay. This one. All right. Okay.
Just misses.
Dang.
You have found the AC at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just like.
Oh, wait, is that 23 with including like his mind? Is he flat-footed still? Which stats does he have now? I've lost the plot on this one a bit. I don't think he's flat-footed anymore. So no, that will be it.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Just barely scoot past him.
Okay. Just making sure I'm giving you guys a fair chance.
Yeah.
Aster.
Aster just gunshot right by Aster's ears. And he's like, "The ship's on the way?
It's almost here.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Yes. Couldn't tell if it was a question or a
Do you want me to
statement.
kill that guy or go save our friend?"
Kill the guy.
Aster flies towards.
Interesting that you move.
Yeah, I do
during
move.
this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 something.
Yep.
32 damage
Ouch.
as you feel it directly. This one, as you see, shoots and then hits you in the back as it moves you forward a little bit.
Coward.
You're now in front of this fella.
Yep. I am in front of this fella. And then I will make my standard attack. That's a 15 plus 17. I'm sure I hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Awesome. 32 slashing damage.
How do you do it?
I get shot in the back. Astra gets angry, and as he's flying towards this guy, he just slashes him right at where the torso meets his legs.
You see, and he just flumps over in 2 pieces.
And I look off into the distance of the sniper, and
Bless you.
Aster
Called
is
shot.
fully riled up enough to start charging forward, but he remembers about his crew and the greater mission at hand, so he
Not
stops.
dying.
As you think that, the ship lands right in front of you, and from the other side, you can hear a massive amount of gunshots from this sniper trying to shoot at the ship, but not able to hit through the shields. And you see Pepper, as the bay opens, waving you guys in, like, "Come on, get in!"
Is there still line of sight to the sniper? Or is
No, it's covered by the ship now.
I was gonna take one more shot.
I mean, if you want to move up, you can and
I'm
take a
not
shot.
gonna do that.
Okay. So yeah, she's blocking everyone, so you are all able to safely move into the ship. As you get in, somebody was mirroring around their shoulder, lodges in, and you all escape the battle.
If there's time in the ship, don't worry, in the ship, like
Okay.
before we like zoom away.
Okay.
If I tossed a pair of binoculars to Chip, could he identify the sniper?
Sure, I'll allow that.
Like,
Ooh.
All right, you identify it.
Oh,
You-
yes, a 29.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say,
39.
39. With a 39,
Time to take some notes. Break out the pins.
you see it's another Chalexian, like another tiefling man, as he lays completely almost stationary. You see he has resistance to Sonic 10. You see he's got an ability through his gun called Skip Shot. And you're able to just kind of read it and not... You that's all you get from your lore database is just the name Skip Shot, but you don't get any of the description of what it does.
His name is Skip Shot,
That's a weird name.
and he's resistant to Sonic 10.
He does not.
With my hyper intelligence, those are the two things I know.
He has earplugs in, and his name is Skip.
and he's Chilaxian. Chilaxian.
He's Chilaxian, yes.
Chilax. Okay.
All cops are Chilaxian. They are the Chilaxian Police Department. So, it's like they're like tieflings and part demons and stuff like that.
So you're
A
suggesting
cat.
that the sniper is the police?
yes.
Okay.
All cops are Chilaxian, a cat.
As you fly away, who's carrying Mirren?
I would assume me.
Probably, yeah. As you carry him in,
No, Widget.
Yeah.
With his
which
6
his eye is
HP,
like twitching all over the place.
he keeps dropping me from picking him back up.
As you carry him in, where are you bringing him to?
I would assume we don't have a med bay, so Chip's, science lab,
Chip's
the closest
corner.
thing. Yeah.
To my lab.
And you clear off a table and kind of put him on. And he lays down. He goes, "Oh my."
I'm Astra. Nice to meet you.
Wow. As he goes to try to shake your hand, it
Keep
hurts.
pressure on that.
Yeah, okay. Chip, are you just working away at trying to heal him up a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna start pumping him with fluids and listening to his heartbeat.
Heartbeat is rapid, that is for sure.
And checking his temperature.
As he's laying on the table, he's like, "Okay, thank you guys for the help. I appreciate it. Woo!" He like puts his head back on the table. He's like, "That was crazy, man." Woo!
Did you see what happened?
No, I was playing a game on the computer and the wall just ripped open and I got pulled out with it for a moment. And as I was flying down the street, I landed and got stuck on all that stuff.
Were you winning?
No. It was dumb. It was L's all around. there was no winning for
Oh,
Mirren.
man.
So, thinking back to how the shaky cop had said he's supposed to be dead, do I get the feeling that that was like they expected everybody in the area was dead, or like they had orders to not save anybody and like let any survivors die?
They said it was a kill zone.
Do I
If you want to make me what's a culture check?
culture check?
Yeah, don't add your proficiency, your lore proficiency. These are
Yeah,
cops.
These are cops.
No, that's a 13.
13 total, you're not able to tell like at all.
You don't add anything to your culture check?
I mean, it wasn't a 13 on the die; it was a 3 on the die.
Okay.
What did he mean? Like the?
I mean, he's probably gonna kill him.
Why would?
Why would anyone want Mirren dead? I didn't do anything.
I don't
Have
think.
you committed crimes?
You don't have to.
What are
you, a
You don't.
cop?
You don't have to
Is
answer
a
that.
safe space.
We're lorries. You don't gotta worry.
Okay.
I don't think it's specifically Mirren. I think it was. I mean, he said kill zone, so like anybody.
Probably keeping things under
So-
wraps or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
there was a structure near his place, right? Which is what we were looking at. There was like some tunnel
Like the
thing.
construction thing?
There was the service tunnel that you guys are like. It's similar to the ones you went in to get down to the lorry base. It was not like directly next to his place. It was a little bit down the road.
You mentioned the one like pipe that was unharmed.
Mhm.
Were you
Did
wondering-
Gizmo point that out to everyone, or did Gizmo just
Oh,
take
yeah,
note?
I told.
Okay.
Yeah.
No secrets,
No
remember?
secret. I had my one secret. And it was with me.
Spent.
If anyone else wants to give me an engineering check, you're welcome to. Gizmo, you can try again if you want.
Yeah.
Get him. Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
dude.
kill him.
That's a good one.
What did everyone get?
Synthetic 20.
Very nice.
18 plus 21, so like a 39.
39. Gizmo, what you're able to tell is that pipe, when you taking a second thought and being able, now that you know Mirren is safe, you're able to kind of like think a little clearer. Safe. But looking at the piece of repar sticking out of him compared to that pipe looks similar to Karth metal.
Oh.
Chip stands by the window, and you see them both like.
Wait, so that was Karth metal?
Was this just like a big excavation job?
No, they were trying to repair it. Like they were trying.
They were trying to cover it back up.
Yeah.
So it's some kind of cover up?
Well, because part of the ring got damaged. So they're
Dang it, Valia.
Can we just give it up for Marcus? Really good.
my friend Marcus. But part of the ring got damaged and that was exposed, and then they had the crew. I mean, they weren't even. Well, they were looking for survivors, but they were killing survivors.
I'm more concerned about people knowing or finding the metal pipe, whatever it is, than saving people. You really think cops would do that? Care more about property than people?
Next question.
For PG-13.
Do you think that, because, Pantheon is the one that has Astra, do you think that they sent the cops to make it into a kill zone? So that anybody who was close enough to, see Astra to an identifiable degree made sure that nobody could live to tell the tale?
I mean, I don't even know. It's not like she and I know a bunch of people or anything before.
Yeah.
But Pantheon helps take care of the ring, and we know that they're using this magic to fuel the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want people to know about that. We know for a fact they're willing to kill over keeping that a secret.
They're willing to kill over an email.
As you're all talking, Mirren kind of touches. He goes, guys, this is cool conversation and all. I'm in a lot of pain. Do we have? Okay.
I have a thing.
What is this thing?
I mean, I don't know if you've got it, but I've got some painaways.
What does that mean?
Away.
It's an ingest.
Got ibuprofen?
It's an ingested drug. After 1 minute, he gains a +2 morale bonus to saves against pain effects for an hour.
Oh.
Okay, he'll take some.
Rebar in your stomach. Have you tried Advil?
yeah, it is like a broken bone, and you're giving him Tylenol. But he is like, okay, that does help a
I
little
hope it's
bit.
a little bit of morphine or something.
And he's like, okay, you guys, let me think. And he looks at you, Gizmo. He's like, we talked about possible fuel stuff. I lost them obviously, but I made some schematics that we could try implementing into ship. So I said, thank you to you saving my life. We could try to install it into the ship if you want.
Yeah, I got some ingots we could use. We got metal.
Oh, you got the
we got
Karth metal. Awesome. Oh, that was gonna be the hard part. I didn't have to hunt that shit down or something. If no one good.
What kind of upgrade is it?
Essentially, I was thinking it'd be like. It sounds silly. I'll be honest, it sounds silly, but like a big vacuum. There's clearly magic kind of all around us, right? And it's getting pulled in. So what if you got a little bit of the magic pulled in, made it fuel? You never got to pay for gas again.
Yeah,
I
like
mean-
solar panels.
Yeah, kinda, but like really illegal ones.
Like when Royce first, turned into that dust, he did get vacuumed into the pipes in the engine.
Yeah.
Question is how in the haystacks did he get out?
Our ship could vacuum Royce.
Well, we learned that. Okay,
Yeah,
Marin,
teach
this is gonna blow your mind a little bit. Are no secrets?
No secret.
No
Yeah.
secrets.
Well, I
So-
guess one. Have you?
Do I apply to that too, or what am I on that one?
Yeah, you get one.
Okay.
A probationary secret.
Okay, good. Okay, go on.
So we learned that all this magic is created from people's souls, and I know, right? It doesn't feel right. And they're using this as a fuel source essentially for the ring, and then when me and Gizmo, sorry, it's the fusion of Gizmo and when we were in the simulation, we learned that when a soul doesn't, for a soul to move on, it has to acknowledge that it's, I think, dead, or it's a soul, or their soul
It
doesn't
has
exist.
to have some kind of belief.
And it has to
uh,
believe that there's an afterlife, and
yeah.
it doesn't, then it just kind of,
Disintegrates.
It becomes
Turns into-
arcana.
it becomes arcana, and then that's what they're taking and using as fuel.
Huh.
Which can be contained within.
Karth metal.
So, are you wanting me to get a soul and put it in the engine?
Well, it's kind of what we're doing.
I
Well,
guess. I mean, it's like, to me, it sounds like you die, you get cremated, turned into dust, you get blown in the air. That's just kind of,
Soul dust.
yeah, like circle of life. You're all kind of breathing bits of dead people anyway, just on a new scale, metaphysical scale. So, I mean,
There's the painkillers talking.
I'm feeling it now, Doc.
I'm begging you to sit still.
I can't. I'm tired. There's dead people in the air. That's awesome. So I look. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. But if it's just kind of part of life, we use fossil fuels that are from dead things before.
It's part of.
Wait
like
a minute.
you said, it's a cycle.
Yeah.
It's like when a star.
He points at your moat.
Yeah, it's like when a star is facing the end of its life, and then it has different avenues in which to go. It could become a black hole. It could just
We're
fade
still talking
away.
about black holes right now.
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Too
Too
soon.
soon.
I might have just had a crazy idea. It might be way off, but it might actually explain why the corporations have it out for me. Because I saw that email where they were talking about needing to refuel, needing to find a way to get more of that fuel. And so
no.
if they're sending Astra to wreak havoc and create kill zones.
And with that, we will end this episode of Secrets Between the Stars. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode. If you like the show, you can support us by following us on all social medias at UGT Show. You can also follow us on Patreon or Ko-fi for $5 a month, and you get access to our post shows, where each show on our network has a post show that lasts from like 15, 20 minutes, where we just kind of talk about the episode or just anything in general. What else is there? We have shows. Speaking of them, we got them. We got us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Big one is Saturday. This Saturday is the premiere of Season 3 of Strange Aeons. It is a Pathfinder 1E conversion into 2nd edition. It has AJ will be in the seat, and it'll also have Marcus, Kevin, and Sully playing as well.
We're back, baby.
They are so back. Yeah. Okay. Check that out. It'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. And if you also like Pathfinder, we have another Pathfinder show on Sunday, Abomination Vaults. See this journey of quote-unquote heroes that go through the depths of Belcora's lair and try to figure out what's up with her. Like, what's her whole deal? Some of them think she's pretty cool. Is she? We'll find out, I guess. So that is 4 p.m. Eastern time on Sundays as well. And thank you again to our friends at Pocket Bard for all the sound effects, ambiance, all those awesome gunshots you heard because of them. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye.